A good matchup on tap here at Busch Stadium. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gonzalez makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Gonzalez.
And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Here's the 1-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here comes the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Two-two pitch on the way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Jason Jordan will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And that misses 1-1. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Ready now on 1-1. Down low again, it's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he misses, ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Number 2 will stand in as you take a look at that first column on the left. He's closing in now on that batting title. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Let's go, Redbird! Let's do it! Yeah! Woo! All right, let's do it!
Pause, now the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is high, the throw, and they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
And I think they're going to set the tone early that they want to be aggressive on the base paths, but this stolen base attempt just doesn't pan out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-0 is on the way. A strike, and it's 3-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 3-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 41st home run of the year for him. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, let's run through the sequence here on Show Track. He's going to try and wait him out up there. Looks at 3 straight balls and then the automatic take on 3-0. Finally, he says, I got to swing sometime. He absolutely crushes this ball in the 3-1 pitch.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 27 homers and 71 runs batted in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Miller readies the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
The 3-1 is on the way. Shallow center. And Ellis will make the catch, and the inning is over. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Busch Stadium, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Peter Borges will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For St. Louis, center fielder, Peter Borges.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark. Whether it's your starter going out and giving you 6 or 7 shutout innings, or one big 2-out at-bat, one big defensive play, you need somebody to do something to put some life into that dugout.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. Out in front of the 2-1 as this is on the ground to third. No problem here, 1 away. With that, let's give you a check of the scouting report, as there you see the arsenal on this 26-year-old left-hander. Matt Carpenter will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak.
Come on, St. Louis.
Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. Swing and a bouncer out in front. To his left is Tulowitzki. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Michael Lee will dig in for the first time now, looking to get back on track as he's seen that average stumble a bit here these past 9 ball games. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He waits, now the pitch. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. He's set, now the pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently third in home runs in the National League. First pitch on the way. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Upton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Justin Morneau will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. First offering on the way. Grounded foul off to the right side. And now a pitch on the way. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit here to open up the second.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Willeen Rosario digs in at the plate.
Okay, pitch out.
First pitch to him. Too low, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at the stop. What a flip for one. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Oh, man, this would have been one heck of a double play if they just could turn it. Look at the quick reactions down there at third base. Then he pops up to his knees. He gets the throw off to second, but then that return throw comes in just a little too late to get them both. In my book, still a great play.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. Still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. From the stretch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Melvin Upton will get his first opportunity now. Stepping in now, Melvin Upton just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. First and second now, one man out. 1-1 on the way. Fouled straight back.
Come on, let's do it.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Got him.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you've still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Christian Friedrich will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. First pitch coming. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Well, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate. Now, you've got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Craig is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Colorado, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Alan Craig will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here comes a 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
Yadier Molina will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. First pitch coming. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The next pitch. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
Oh, that's just a great pitch right there. I mean, you've got a hitter that's ahead in the count now, looking for something that he can drive, and then you see him try to hold back, but he's gone too far, and all he can muster is a little check swing grounder back to the pitcher. Hey, for me, that's just bad plate discipline.
Johnny Peralta will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. This is foul right side. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now the 1-2. Inside for a ball, so he misses with two straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2. And he struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Carlos Gonzalez ready to go here as we begin the third.
Left fielder number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Ball one.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
The 1-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, Jason Jordan, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Picked up by Peralta. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Into the box now, number 2, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Comes set, now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. One pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 with one away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Runners on first with one down. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Don't rush it.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Come on, Cardinals.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
From the belt, the pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Borges is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with two outs.
Justin Morneau will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Let's get him out.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Borges is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Colorado, but they lead it 1-0. Mark Ellis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Now the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Come on, Mark.
The 1-0 home.
Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the leadoff man retired now in the Cardinal third.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Into the box, Shelby Miller. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Number 2 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
He gets another easy pop-up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Peter Borges will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Peanut King. Let's do it, Cardinals.
Now here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Here we go.
Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 count, the pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Matt Carpenter will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Here's the first offering. swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Willeen Rosario will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Catcher, Willeen Rosario.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
A 2-1 offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And they will get, no, he's in there, a very close play at first.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Melvin Upton will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. 1-0. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1. Runner goes for second. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Here's another 1-2. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit.
Let's take a look at all 5 pitches in this at-bat. Tries to tempt him here on the first one, but he does a good job of holding back. Then they come right back and even the count at 1-1. And we'll foul off these next 2 pitches. Here's the first. There's the second. And on the 5th pitch, finally gets the one he wanted, and he drives it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Christian Friedrich. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
The 1-0. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Now the 1-1. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Two left for Colorado, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Michael Lee.
First offering on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2 coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
First baseman
Into the box now, Mark McGuire.
McGuire.
As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field.
Drop it.
Dickerson is right there, 1 down.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. It looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Alan Craig will dig in with one in and one away. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. The 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
You can do it.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the full count offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive to left. Gonzalez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's the 2-2 home. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
3-2, here it is. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Jason Jordan will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Jason Jordan.
First pitch to him. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Strike it out.
1-0 pitch now. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here now the 2-2. Now here's his swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Number 2 will step in now. 2 for 2, including a home run thus far. First pitch coming. Grounded, foul.
Foul ball.
Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first offering. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Miller readies the 2-0. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Johnny Peralta will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Here it comes.
Here we go.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Come on, St. Louis.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Now the 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And Morneau won't be able to track this down. It's a fair ball.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Mark Ellis will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. First pitch coming. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Shelby Miller will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. This is a big-time chance.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And here's the first pitch. Low for ball one.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
All right, base hit here.
As a look, now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, that's just a little out of character for him. He's been around the plate all game long, but now he goes 2-0 to the pitcher.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down.
Hey now, let's go.
Now the 2-0. In there, 2-1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Come on, touch one, go. Come on now.
3-1 on the way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, you know, that would have been a good spot to help your own cause, but I think any kind of base hit there would have been more of an accident than a real plan. I mean, he's in over his head, and it shows.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. He's ready now. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
Here we go.
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And as it turns out, he won't test it. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
And for a third base coach, that plays right on the border of, should I send him or should I not send him? But he makes the right decision here, and that run's going to score on the sacrifice fly.
Matt Carpenter will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. from the stretch. And that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pause, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Let's get something started here.
He's set, now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw to the plate, and that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Michael Lee will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. One on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-2. Line to left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Rockies 1. Justin Morneau will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Willeen Rosario.
Willeen Rosario will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now a ground ball heading for the hole and through the hole as Peralta can't track it down. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Corey Dickerson will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. He waits. Now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Get him doubled up.
2-2 pitch on the way. High in the air and deep down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Full count offering on its way. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The next 3-2. And this is grounded toward Ellis. Could be 2. Peralta for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Wilton Lopez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Wilton Lopez.
Mark McGuire will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Baseman, Mark McGuire.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here now is Alan Craig as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Here comes a 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Ooh, he might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
One pitch on the way. There goes the runner. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw on to first to be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's set, now the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. Cards leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Martinez is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 62, Carlos Martinez. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 40.
Melvin Upton will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
The right fielder, number 40, Melvin Upton Jr.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Hey, try opening your eyes for the next pitch.
1-0 on the way. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the 1-2. Lined hard to center field. Borges patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Jordan Pacheco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 58, Jordan Pacheco.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's a 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Jason Jordan will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He's ready. Now the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. From the stretch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado. Score holds. It's 3-1. Matt Belisle will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Mark Ellis will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes on 3-1. Oh, got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher, Tony Cruz.
Tony Cruz will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. First pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count. Come on.
Now the pitch. Lined hard, but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Dickerson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Peter Borges will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. Trevor Rosenthal come on now as he prepares to pitch in his 85th game this year.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Number 2 will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Pitch on the way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Justin Morneau will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First offering on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a swing here by Morneau, but this ball is pulled well foul into the seats down the right side. And now pitch on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Matt Carpenter will step in, an RBI single this last time around.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And the pitch. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. To 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Hard hit towards center. Dickerson is there, 2 gone.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Into the box, Mark McGuire. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Morneau will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jaime Garcia is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the third spot, number 54, Jaime Garcia. Now playing right field and batting the sixth spot,
Willeen Rosario will step in. A base hit in his last time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Pitch on the way. Line hard into left. Craig is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Ready on 2-1. Grounded, foul. The 2-2. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Melvin Upton is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. The pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 3-1. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.